Again, YouTube, Best Cards back here again. Now this is the tutorial for the card trick Ultimate Transposition by andyfiledmagic. So you're going to need to get out our two cards that you can clearly see the difference of. So I used the King of Hearts and the Ace of Spades just like Andy did. And you're going to need two jokers. All of them need the same backs as the deck. So here's the setup. So what you're going to do is take two cards off the bottom, put a joker in, just like that, and then put those two cards back. And put a joker, so it should be joker, two cards, and joker. Then what you're going to need, take a card off the top of the deck, Ace of Spades down, and the King of Hearts, and the card. So it should look like that, going on top of the deck. So then what you're going to do is tell the spectator that you need a card, you being yourself. So then you're going to do double left, and be, okay, my card's going to be then you're going to do a double lift here. So you're going to say my card's going to be the King of Hearts. You're going to put it back, and you're going to say you're going to put it in the deck. Of course, you're putting the other card in the deck. And then you're going to say, okay, now you need a card. So your card's going to be another double lift there. And your card's going to be the Ace of Spades. So now you're going to say, okay, we're going to give you the Ace of Spades. Now I have my King of Hearts. Now what you're going to do here is when you push this card in, what you're going to do is you're going to pull the rest of the deck out from on top of that, so it's on like that, and you're going to pull this card over and flip it over, the Ace of Spades over. So what it should look like is, so the card's out that they think is the King of Hearts, and then as you push it in, you're going to go and flip the other card, so it should look like that. So one more time. As you push the card in, flip the other card over, so it looks like you have the Ace of Spades there. It's pretty obvious if you're not very well practiced at it, but you can actually make it look pretty convincing sometimes. So you can say, okay, so I have your Ace of Spades, that must mean that you have my King of Hearts. So they would have switched places. Now what you're going to do is spread out the deck and show them that the whole deck's normal. Then you're going to go down in the third card and in-jog it a bit. And you can just mess up some of the other cards. Pretend like you're looking through them. When you square them up, you want to leave, now it's the third card from the bottom, so what you're going to want to do is push down on it and then catch a pinky break, and actually when you push down on a card like that, a space will appear, then you catch a pinky break, and then you transfer it from a pinky break to a thumb break, so you're holding with the thumb there. Then you're going to swing a pack off, still maintaining the thumb break there. Then you tell the spectator to put the Ace of Spades down first. Whichever their card was goes down first, no matter what cards you use. And then your card goes down second. Then you're going to square up, and you have to do this quickly, and you drop the three cards off. So you're going to be trying to have this deck messed up, and then you're going to be able to square them up and just steal those three cards away. So I'll show you one more time. So you have those three cards in your thumb break, just like that. You're going to scrum up and steal them away. And then what you can do is spread this pack out, and you're going to say, actually, we're going to put your cards in different spots in the deck. And of course, you're just putting the two cards that are not their cards. This puts the joker on the top and a joker on the bottom. And you're going to scrum up, place this deck on top, and put them into the middle. Then what you're going to do is a slip cut like that. So you have a card, so you should have the joker on the bottom and on the top. And you're going to throw and just hang on to those two, apply a bit of pressure. Sometimes just throw it, and then you want to split them apart and then put them down on the table. Now they're expecting those to be their two cards, so just put them down face down for a second. They're expecting it to be their two cards. Then you say, okay, here we're going to use the help of the two jokers. But before you do that, you're going to catch a pinky break under the top two cards, which are really their two cards. Just like that. So it's going to be, okay, now we're going to use the help of our two jokers. Then you catch a pinky break. You should say jokers as you turn them over. Then what you're going to do is you're not going to put them all over all the way, still maintaining your pinky break. You're going to put them over. Then when you come and close them together like that, you'll bring them in and then take them off the pinky break. And you have to do that pretty fast. Otherwise they'll expect you to have done something. So it should look like that. And just steal them away. Grab on with the thumb right away. And then you have no reason to pull that joker off. So what you're going to say is, Okay, now we're going to need to take the two jokers. You should put the deck first though. The two jokers, just showing the two jokers, then you're going to wave them over the deck, which does nothing. And then what I said is that it actually catches the card. Now you want to have them both like that, because then what you're going to do is pull this joker back, showing the back of that card. Then you're going to show the bottom, and show them that it's their card. Now this is a really great illusion, because you actually have two cards here. You have both the cards. Now this gives the illusion that you're showing them the back of that card, which you're actually not. So you want to show them a few times. And then you're going to say, okay, now we'll leave the card outjogged. So what I do is I just go like that, just pull it out, and close it up. So really you actually push the King of Hearts out, because you have both cards. There, so one more time. Say, okay, we have your card here. So then what we're going to do is leave it outjogged, and you're actually just going to give it to them. Then what I did is I put the jokers on top of the deck, still with the ace of spades in between them. I just cut them into the deck, so I'll get back to them in a minute. So you have your ace of spades, and I have my King of Hearts somewhere into the deck. Now we're going to see if we can't make them switch. Of course that didn't do anything, you stole their ace, and they have your king, and you can say that you have their king. So that must mean that the jokers have found that ace. So that's the tutorial for card trick Ultimate Transposition by andyfiledmagic. You should watch the performance first though, so you can get most of the story down and see how it's done. See you next time.